G. Scott Hubbard grew up in Elizabethtown, Kentucky in the 1950s and 60s. He was an excellent student at Morningside Elementary School. In 1957, Russia launched Sputnik into a low Earth orbit, and the race to space was underway. It was during this time that Scott began developing interests that would launch his career: chemistry, music, and rocketry. In 1966, he graduated from Elizabethtown High School as a National Merit Finalist and valedictorian of his class. He continued his education on a Founders Scholarship at Vanderbilt University, studying physics and astronomy. While at Vanderbilt and after graduation, Scott played lead guitar as a studio musician in Nashville. He was recruited as a staff scientist at the Lawrence Berkeley Laboratory to perform applied research and hardware development for radiation detectors using crystals. He developed the first all-thin window charged particle telescope. This technology would later be used aboard the Mars Odyssey. Scott served the next half-decade as general manager of Canberra Semiconductor before being recruited as the senior research physicist at SRI International. It was at SRI that Scott met his bride, Susan. In 1987, Scott was highly recruited by NASA's Ames Laboratory as a division staff scientist. Scott would spend the next 3 decades with Ames Laboratory, managing major projects that included Space Station Biological Research and the Stratospheric Observatory for Infrared Astronomy, or SOFIA. He helped manage 600 people in the Space Directorate, which include Earth, Life, and Space Sciences. Mr. Hubbard is the founder of the discipline of astrobiology and NASA's Astrobiology Institute. This new discipline studies life in the universe. He was the NASA mission manager for the Lunar Prospector Mission that launched in 1998 and discovered evidence of water ice at both the lunar north and south poles. NASA headquarters recruited Hubbard to be the first Mars program director, or Mars Czar, in Washington, D.C. after the loss of the Mars Polar Lander and the Mars Climate Orbiter in 1999. Bill Nye's analogy in the foreword of Scott's book, Exploring Mars, talks about the odds of success for firing a rocket from the Earth and hoping to land it and its payload near a particular mountain on Mars. That it's like hurling a baseball from a pitcher's mound in Tokyo and have it land in a catcher's mitt in Buenos Aires. Mars is a rather small target across the vast blackness of space. Scott redefined the program and launched the still operational Mars Odyssey mission. The Mars exploration rovers are still collecting data after more than 10 years on the Martian surface. This is quite a legacy to redirect a failing program into a success on minimal budgets. Scott Hubbard returned to California as director of NASA's Ames Research Center, where he managed approximately 2,600 employees with a $700 million budget and a physical plant situated on 1,700 acres. His leadership helped connect all areas of this multidisciplinary laboratory, where he is known for his innovative approach to interdisciplinary collaboration. The world's fastest supercomputer was conceived by Scott and brought online in a record 120 days with the partnerships of Intel and SGI. He also developed an agreement with Google to develop a 1 million square feet facility for new research. Scott retired from NASA Ames to be a visiting scholar at Stanford University's Electrical Engineering Department and the Carl Sagan Chair for Study of Life in the Universe, or SETI Institute. Professor Hubbard is now a consultant at Stanford University's Engineering School, Department of Aeronautics and Astronautics. His interests are focused on robotic exploration of the solar system, and particularly the Mars Sample Return Campaign and Europa mission. He serves as program architect on the B612 Foundation for the Sentinel Project, and is editor-in-chief of a new peer-reviewed journal, New Space. He has written dozens of papers for professional journals and a book, Exploring Mars, which details the challenges that must be conquered to join science with bureaucracy in a successful space exploration program. The Polytechnic University of Madrid bestowed the title of Doctor Honoris Causa on Scott Hubbard in 2006. Aviation Week and his peers have bestowed many awards on him, including the NASA Exceptional Service Medal for his research into the cause of the Columbia accident. Scott still enjoys playing the guitar and searching for an answer to the question that has driven him to excel: is there other life out there? It is therefore fitting that G. Scott Hubbard be enshrined into the official Aviation Hall of Fame of the Commonwealth of Kentucky.